Hello, everybody, and welcome to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM, WARA, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. I am Catherine Conley, a.k.a. KC, with the Sportsmaster, Justin Ferreira, Lucy Cabral, a.k.a. the Paparazzi.
Love it.
No other nickname necessary.
Dominic Damiano, Nick Lokovich, and Alex Mayo.
Yeah, Nick will be joining us on the second half of this hour. We are waiting. So first of all, we have a program change. We want to apologize for the last minute change. Noreen McDonald was supposed to call in from the Hanover studio, and that got changed. So now we have the privilege. I believe this should be Brady Kudo.
Kudo, yes, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Thank you for taking the time.
Oh, no problem. I'm doing great.
Hold on, Lucy has to change her. Lucy's working on her headphones.
All right.
1 second. She almost has it. Oh, get ready to call 911. Oh, here we go.
Goodness.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy.
I wish the camera could zoom in on that right. All right, so she's with us.
Oh, I can't hear you now.
Oh, that was funny.
Am I on?
You've been on for years.
All right. Nothing.
All right. Brady, thank you so much, my friend.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
So, Lou said you know a little bit about this. She's just getting organized. Okay, she's going to grab another set. Here we go. There she is.
Am I up?
You're up. Can you hear?
I'm on a different headphone thing. No.
No. What about that other headphone? Can you hear the other one?
I couldn't hear anything there either.
Really?
Want to switch?
So it must be from the board.
Want to switch headphones?
The board is good to go. You're up to +6. Yeah.
I can grab these headphones.
Can you see if you're plugged in? All right, we're having technical difficulties. There goes 3,000 listeners.
Yeah, that one looks plugged in.
All right, why Lucy Cabral
Jeez.
fights the headphones on the far side of the room.
All right, I've got Catherine's. Let's try this.
Well, let's try Catherine's. Can you hear me now? Test, test, test.
No.
No, you still can't hear.
No.
I swear to God, you're not watching this on Facebook, are you?
No, I have. Oh, wait, yeah, my dad is downstairs. I'm just, listening to you guys. But I have some, I told my grandparents about it, and they're listening.
All right, let me turn him up a little bit. Let me turn him up. I thought he was all set. All right, you there now?
Yeah,
Brady,
here.
can you hear him now, Luce?
Yes, sir.
All right, so Luce Cabral is officially all set. Oh, that was funny.
A little technical difficulty.
Just a little bit, no
That's
fire.
right.
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for coming on the show today. We
No
were
problem.
going to do a free-form Saturday, but I thought, you know what? I'll give Brady a call, see if he's around.
Very cool. Thank you for that.
My fault. That was my fault. That was totally my fault.
Oh?
Oh, yeah, but I'm not going to tell you what I did wrong. That was totally my fault.
Okay, so Dom is on the board over here, and
Yeah, I've been doing it a long
kind of struggling with some technical difficulties. But okay, Brady. So tell us a little bit about yourself, your passion for the town of Swansea, and tell us what you do over there, and just educate us on what you are all about.
Okay, so I was in Providence Island, Island for a little while, a few months.
Okay, you're breaking up.
Brady, you're breaking up a
breaking
little
up.
bit. Say again.
Was born in Providence.
Perfect.
Oh, good. Okay, my mouth is too far away. Then I moved to Fall River. Spent about 5 years over there, and then I've been at Swansea. In October it'll be 7 years we've been in Swansea, and I love it here. I really have no complaints. Everyone is just fantastic. At Swansea Cable Access, I started my second season as a commentator for Case Basketball. I was an analyst last year. And now I am play-by-play for the boys and the girls. It's been something I've wanted to do. It's just to be a sports broadcaster since, for as long as I can remember. I always thought these guys had the coolest job in the world. Just the way I saw it was, all right, these guys get all night dressed up, and I love fashion. I love dressing up and all that stuff. And the way I saw it is they get to travel the country, and they get paid to talk about sports. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? That's how I saw it.
You'd be surprised, but you're
Yeah.
very, very good at it, and you have a
Yes, I
talent for
appreciate
it.
Thank you. And I'm just, I love it. Again, I have no complaints. Tyler Clark and Keegan Hamlet, my two analysts, they're absolutely amazing. We have a great production team with Lucy, our director out of the kitchen. They're just amazing, and I honestly have no complaints for my job right now.
Adam Kitchen, why does that name sound familiar?
He is the director
That's
over at
Lucy's boss.
Swansea Cable
Oh,
Access.
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Oh my God! So you have no idea how many different.
See, we share our show with all the towns, that listen to us, and it's basically all of southern New England.
Oh, cool.
In Massachusetts. So Adam picks up this show and puts it on Swansea Cable,
Yep.
as well
really?
as Somerset, Seekonk, Fall River, New Bedford,
Rochester.
Rochester, everywhere down
We
there.
could go on. We could go. There's like 35
Yeah.
different towns.
Yeah.
So we're lucky.
So that's why I've asked. We don't really do much coverage down that end, so I'm trying to get Fall River and
Yeah.
Seekonk and the towns down towards the Cape, to call in and be on the show.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think you're the perfect start because we have been talking to Bob Mitchell and trying to get outgoing seniors who are still playing or who are going on to college on scholarships. We want to highlight their career, at the high school level and, talk about all their accomplishments and what they're going to foresee in the future. So I know you have a lot of insight into that. All right. So we have a team in here ready to ask questions, but I want to know when did you start seeing that you wanted to be into broadcasting and into doing play-by-play, and how were you
man.
influenced?
Um,
Like by another
I fell in love
broadcaster
with
on
the-
TV or
Yeah, there's definitely been a few, but I fell in love really with sports. 3 years old, the Red Sox. Oh, that was my team, and they still are. My bedroom is dedicated. It's Boston Red Sox all over the place. That's my team, and I've been following them. I honestly since I was like 3 or 4 years old, and my favorite player I remember was David Ortiz, Pedroia, Marco Scudero was the guy I loved, and I love how am I influenced by sports broadcasters? I love that the excitement some of them give. Gus Johnson for Fox Sports, he's my favorite to this day. Just the energy he brings, the excitement he brings. That's what I try to bring to Swansea Cable. Is a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. Kenny Albert is another guy I love. I love the Albert family, Marvin, Kenny. They're both amazing. But I think I wanted to start doing this probably was about 8 or 9 years old. Just again, these guys have the coolest job in the world, and I want to be on the field, with the athletes and talking to all these famous people and all that. And I think I would play like a Madden or an NBA video game, and I would commentate, what was going on. I remember
That's
my mom
awesome.
and my dad, Brady, stop, sorry, right? I'm not, not doing it on purpose. It's just something I really, really want to do. And then I had gotten offered the job, and I was like, I thought it was a dream, honestly. I was like, this is really happening. I'm going to go live out my dream. I mean, granted, it's not where I see myself in 40 years. I want to be working for, ESPN in 40 years. But
I can tell you, you're on your way because you could
Appreciate
be
it.
on there now. That's funny.
Thank
My idol growing up was Hazel May. I always wanted to be like Hazel May. I'm a musician. I sing the national anthem before, games and everything. And This is probably the closest I'll ever get, aside from doing sideline reporting,
Yeah.
Which you've done before.
which I've done before.
Oh, really?
But this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun, and it's just so inspiring for a young guy like you to come up through the ranks and yeah, you're ready. You're ready to get out there. So I'm going to bring on Catherine and our sports master Justin to ask some questions for you. Okay.
All right. Sounds cool.
Hey, Brady, it's Catherine Conley. How are you?
I'm doing good, Catherine. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to ask you, like, I'm always curious, like, during this time, during the pandemic, is it like a lot different for you broadcasting basketball games during this time?
Absolutely. So if you haven't seen, normally we're in the gymnasium. We're in the bird cage, I like to call it. And we're sitting amongst, we have a camera, so usually Lucy's next to us. We have a team on the left. For the girls, we sit behind the away bench, and then for the boys, we sit behind the home bench. I don't know why it's different. But we have just people around us, and you just get it. I feel like you get a better feel for the game when you're in the gym, because now, because of the pandemic, we're inside our studios, and it's really, really different. It's very nice. We have a great setup. It's really, really nice, but at the same time, it's very, very different because we're watching it on a TV. So what you see at home is what we see. When we're in the gym, we see a lot more than what you guys see at home. So it's very, very different. But it's the closest thing we can get, and I think it's great. But I prefer the gym so much more, just to be amongst the people. And again, you get to see everything compared to just on the TV. But it's great either way. I'm just happy we're able to do it during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Happy that there's a season.
All right, so we got to take our first break. We can hold on to you for the hour?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. All right, great. All right, so we'll step away. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station. 1320 AM WARA and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. You can also hear and watch us in studio off of our website. I'll get it right sooner or later. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to 40 Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM, WARA. We are currently highlighting Brady Kudo from Swansea Access TV. Brady, you still with us?
Yes.
He's with us. We have him.
Brady, you still with us?
I'm here, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
All right.
Can you actually give us an example on how you call the games?
Sure. So you want me to, like, speak it, or you just want me to describe how I...
You could just, like, describe it.
All right,
Describe
so...
and speak. Like last night, we did a game. It was against Wareham, the Lady Cardinals, and it was a blowout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was like 62 to 18.
Oh, my,
Jeez.
It was a
my
blowout.
goodness.
And yeah. Explain the Lady Cardinals, of course, that's Swansea's mascot. Brady always opens up the show, the game, with saying, "You're in the birdhouse," which is kind of cool.
Birdcage.
Birdcage, there you go.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
all
So,
right.
open up a show, Brady. Tell us how you do that.
A lot of it goes into the research. So I don't do a crazy ton, but I do enough where I can be. I mean, you can never do enough, but I get rosters. I Google the coach, try to learn more about him. I try to find out who the star players are, who the starters are. But I like to be creative. That's how I open the show. I try to think of a creative headline, a creative title.
Give us an example.
Give us an example. All right, so what's the next game I'm doing? Boys
Friday
against
night
DR.
or Tuesday night.
Tuesday, yeah. The boys are playing DR. So I would open with something because DR's that's a powerhouse. And so I would open with the possibility the case pull off the upset. They almost lost by 6 to Wareham last night. It was a great game. Try to get the crowd or your audience at home and the 16 people that are watching in the birdcage. Literally, we counted, I think it was 19 people in the stands last night because of,
Right, because of COVID. Right.
So I would try to open it up, very creative, try to get, there's a possibility that the upset could happen because, you never know, really. It was 2 years ago, we saw in March Madness, we saw a 16 seed beat a 1 seed by 20 points. Anything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, I don't know if I could do it now because a lot of it's not necessarily on the spot, but it's day of. I'm in there. I'm in the studio. All right.
It's a lot different.
I totally get it. I've been doing it a while. I totally get where you're going.
Oh, yeah.
He's beating around the bush. You can't do it spontaneously.
I wish I could because I've had.
No worries. Trust me. No worries.
Watching the game, and he'll can you just commentate it now? And the answer is always no because I'm not prepared.
Right. You got to be in the moment. You got to be in the gym. You got to have all your tools in front of you. How you want to bring it in. You constructively think. Trust me. I totally get it. But it ain't easy.
No.
But you do come prepared, and that's what I like. Doing your homework, going up, getting the rosters, being familiar with the kids and the coaches, the referees. I mean, that's what you see on TV. So, people want to know who's this, who's that. I mean,
but there's a big difference, though.
There's a huge difference.
Because on TV and, on the big circuit, they have 4 or 5 interns running around shagging all the information. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't. You don't.
Right.
You go up to the coach and ask him, "Hey, coach, just try to get some info on with so and so," and then hopefully he'll tell you who's hurt, who their best players are, how they lost the game or if they won the game. What's their strength? What's their weakness?
Right.
What are they hoping to pull off in the game? I could go on and on. As you can tell, I've done it before.
Yeah, Dom's very good at it also. So,
Thank you.
And we've been getting other people to help him out.
Yeah.
As far as getting stats, talking to the coaches.
Oh yeah.
Actually, just doing color. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of fun, and yes,
Right.
it's an education, but
Okay.
it's very important to do your homework. So
Oh, it really is. All right, Sportsmaster, what do you got
All
for
right,
me?
all right. Brady, this is Justin Ferreira, and my first question for you is, when you went into broadcasting, was there like any like specific sport that you had in mind when you were like, we're gonna do it? Like, this is like the one I want to do when I start with broadcasting.
No, because I want to do sport and event and like
Oh, we lost him for a minute.
basketball is the only one that I've done so far. So I can't really say if there's a specific one because it's difficult. I mean, a sport like we're supposed to do before they postpone the season, volleyball. All right, it's a great new challenge, but it's a problem. Don't know a lot about volleyball, so that would be all right. Now we got to dig deep into the rules. So there's a sport that when I started, did I have a preference? Not really. I mean, basketball and baseball are my two favorite sports, but especially at this, I'm going to take everything. I'm going to take every opportunity I can. And to answer your question, no, I did not have a preference.
There you go. He actually thought about that for a second. Because the poor guy gets stuck in volleyball.
But in the moment, did I have a preference? I didn't care if they told me, shot put. Like, I was going to say yes.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, so as far as Lucy goes, so I'm gonna make her blush. She actually was the sideline reporter when we used to cover the profession. We were covering the New England Bobcats for a year, and she was the sideline reporter and almost got tackled by one of the players.
Oh my
Jumping
God!
over the side. Brady should have saw it. It was crazy.
I think I remember it.
Oh my goodness! What did I get myself into?
So if you can picture this, she's way in the corner. So we're doing a five camera shoot. We're over at Drexel Arena, and she's there with the wireless mic, and she's just waiting, and waiting to get cued in so she can tell you what she knows or what she saw, what else sideline reporter does. So all of a sudden she's talking. I think it was Gene Exum,
Yes, it was.
right? So Gene.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Gene, the kid from Florida, he came
Yeah.
up and did an internship with us.
Yeah.
So he's running the camera, and me and my partner, I'm calling the game, and my buddy John Luck, we're going back and forth playing off each other, like a team does. And all of a sudden, you see this kid from New Jersey go flying over Lucy's shoulder over the backstop, right? Because the walls are padded. And you just look at Lucy's face. We actually got it on replay. And I was saying to myself, please don't be hurt. Please don't be hurt. So then I'm looking
Thanks
around,
for your concern.
right? So then I'm looking around. Hey, can anybody take Lucy's place? Lucy's gone. That was so funny. And Lucy was like, yeah, that was a real traumatic experience.
Well, I'll tell you, you do put your life on the line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did that guy apologize? Did he
Oh
say-
yeah, he did.
Did he?
Did.
Oh,
Yeah. After the game, when I went up to interview the coach and everything, he came up to me and he's like, "Are you okay? I'm so sorry." Blah blah blah.
That was
Big dude. Can I tell you? Big dude.
So if you ever want to get any other tips, that's another girl you want to ask is Luz Cabral.
Absolutely.
She's humble, but she has experience. She has a lot of experience. She's just very humble. But so what kind of sports do you play? Did you play any sports over at the high school? I know I'm staring at a question. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I still have plenty.
Good. Did you play any sports over at Swansea? Over at Case High School?
I'm a freshman at the high school now, so I haven't been able to play any sports yet. But growing up, I still play baseball. I played basketball. I wasn't very good, but I played basketball. Those were my two main sports, but I plan to play baseball in the spring if there's a season.
There you go. So are you going to play, you're looking to play Babe Ruth, obviously, right? If they have Babe Ruth in Swansea?
At the high school level?
I've been playing at the Little League over on Route 6
Yep.
for, my goodness, 5 years now.
Wow.
It's been great. I was at Sybil for a little while, then we made the switch over to Swansea Little League. And they got a new president over there, and he's got a lot of great ideas, so I'm really, really excited for this upcoming season.
Good. But how old are you? You're 14, right?
14. I'll be 15 in like 2 weeks, which kind of scared me because I'll go into a story. This was this past Tuesday. We're doing a boys game. They're playing Apponequet, and I'm calling the game with my friend Tyler Clark. Shout out to you, Tyler.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tyler. Tyler's been on this show.
Yeah, Tyler's been on, correct.
And I'm calling. It's like a minute left in the third quarter, and I'm calling the game, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a kid. He walks over to the side, and he's like clutching his stomach. And the poor kid accidentally just threw up all over the court. And so we're talking, right? I mean, it happened, I guess.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh, wow.
It was the longest.
It's the
what?
longest 15 minutes of my life, I'll tell you right now.
It was
So
like
Tyler and I,
15
we're going
minutes,
back
and their
forth.
halftime was like
We timed it 98 seconds. That was the halftime.
98
Wow.
seconds halftime.
That was this year?
Oh yeah, that was
because
last
there's
week.
no locker room access,
Yeah,
so
right.
everybody
Oh,
it's basically
no.
like an extended timeout.
Yeah.
So everybody sits there, take
Yeah.
a drink, go over some plays.
And you're live. What do you do, right?
I always
Live.
tell them,
So-
I tell them to shoot at
Tyler
the
and I
logo
were
on the
reviewing our schedule for the rest of the year, going back and forth, and he says, "You got a birthday coming up." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I do. I didn't even realize it." So, thank you, Tyler. You know my birthday better than I know mine.
Right? That's funny. Yeah, that's what we usually do at the when we do the games. We do Division I basketball, and we'll do I'll just have them shoot at the court, bring it back from the court, put your notes together from the first half, and go for it. You know.
Yep.
But all right, Sportsmaster, go ahead.
All right.
One more before we go to commercial.
Okay. If you couldn't do broadcasting, what would be your favorite thing to do?
Can you say that again?
If you could do anything besides broadcasting, what would be your favorite thing to do?
Oh.
I know you think I got you with this one.
That's a
you
good
did.
question, though.
It is a great
That's a
question.
very good
Yeah.
question because I don't think there is a plan B. And if there had to be a plan B, that's a good question. I got a lot of family in the medical field. So I don't know if I'd go into something there or teach. My mom's a para at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. Hi, Mom. So I don't know if I'd do something like that, but even if it's not necessarily broadcasting in the booth, I'd love to be like an anchor or a reporter. Yeah, that's a good question, though, Justin, because that got me.
You got him.
Wow.
That's funny.
Never thought of a plan B.
You never thought of a? Come on, everyone has a plan B, no?
No, teaching.
He's
That's
so
really, that would be the
young.
plan.
Like I
don't know.
said, he could be on ESPN right now. He's
He does have a
so good at
his
this.
voice isn't. He does have a good voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm trying to see if we have any comments on the. I'm just checking our link real fast, making sure see if we have any comments. So what we're gonna do? Just we're gonna step away one more time. All right.
All right.
Oh, two more times, actually.
Two more
right?
times actually. No. This is the bottom.
This
of the
is
hour.
the second.
Yeah. So one more after this.
Yeah.
And then we're gone.
So we're going to bring in Nick.
Yeah, Nick Lokovich. He can ask. He can probably ask you a couple of questions. He just started
Yeah.
an internship with us. He actually
Oh, cool.
finished college, and he's just trying to get more exposure. So I'm trying to teach him the ropes and etiquette and all
Absolutely.
that and stuff like that. But all right, we will step away. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. We'll be back with more right after this.
Excellent.
Gotta get some.
You should wear a mask when you are out in public or anytime you are around someone who does not live in your household. If you are sick and interacting with others at home, and when you are caring for someone sick at home. Masks should not be worn by children under age 2, anyone who has trouble breathing, or anyone who can't take off the mask without help from another person. To learn more, visit cdc.gov/coronavirus.
Sweet strawberry icing. You were strolling along in goodwill when just past that mid-century side table and denim jacket you spotted them, nestled in their display case. Miniature donut earrings. Oh, yes! Yes! Your favorite half-breakfast pastry, half-all-day dessert food, made into your favorite form of ear candy. Oh, my. Those bejeweled sprinkles have satisfied some unknown hunger within you. Do you smell that? That's the sugary scent of shopping success. For this is Goodwill. And with every item inside comes local job shipping and more. So go forth. Bring home those donut earrings. And bring home so much good to your community. Goodwill.
Good Home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council. Opportunity, the Literacy Center is here to help. We have 3 year-round classes in English, computer literacy, and high school literacy. With the help of teachers and tutors, you can prepare for your citizenship test, make a resume, get ready for college, or learn how to speak better English. Classes held during the day, evening, or on Saturdays. View our website, theliteracycenter.com, or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Hey guys, welcome back to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM, WARA. We now have Nick Lakovich in the studio with us, and we're continuing highlighting Brady Kudo. Brady, you still with us?
I'm here.
Excellent. Yeah, so Nick graduated college.
Yeah,
right?
I just graduated from Curry.
So you have a degree in communications.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's just trying to get experience, so the poor guy didn't know what he got himself into. So, now he's stuck with me for a little while. But, I mean, he's having fun. But that's the other thing. If you ever go to school, you can always come back here and do an intern with us and get credit, and do that. That's always an option for you as well. Hello, are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh, all right. But do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Brody?
Yeah.
So there's so many options out there, fun options to do, That's one thing we like to do is make it fun, make it simple, learn as you go, But I don't know if do you guys have any other questions? I know you have a question, right, Jay?
Yeah, I got 2 more.
Okay.
Brady, my next question is for you is, who are your inspirations that got you into broadcasting?
My family, first and foremost. They've been by my side since, the first day I took the job. Also my friends, too. My friends have been really supportive. So thank you, all my family and my friends. That's just, personally, people I know. But, in the broadcasting world, as I said before, Gus Johnson from Fox Sports, he's amazing. When I first, got into sports in general, Don Orsillo was doing the Red Sox at the time. And he's out with the Padres now, I think, and he's great. Marvin Kenny Albert. Mike Green, my God, I could go on and on. But really, the focal point here is my family and friends. So just want to thank them. I know some of them are listening right now. So just want to thank you guys for all your love and support. And I don't think I'd be in the position I am today without them. So a big credit to them.
Excellent. Hey, if anybody wants to call in, I totally apologize for this. You can call in. We do have a line open at 508-222-1320. But with that being said, I know you have some more, Jay.
Okay. My next question for you, Brady, is what is your favorite part of broadcasting?
Just being in the moment. I like giving the audience, keeping them on the edge of their seat. That's why I love calling those close games down to the wire. Down by 1 with 3 seconds left. I love those type of games. I love the interaction. I love speaking. And I just love working with the people I work with.
No, you couldn't have said it any better. I mean, it definitely sounds like you have yourself in a good situation over there in Swansea. And like Lucy said, I mean, for Lucy, you really caught Lucy's attention. And Lucy's not that she's, critical about anything. She's a very upbeat person, but she really likes what you're doing over there at Swansea Access TV, calling the games.
Thank you, Lucy.
But I don't know if you guys got more?
I got one more question
Awesome.
for Brady. Who's your favorite professional player, and why is that?
Oh, man. Do you have a specific sport, or are we just...
Just any sport.
Any sport. Oh, goodness. Wow. I'll keep it basketball.
Okay.
I love Marcus Smart. Boston Celtics. I love him. I love him because I love his attitude. I love the way he's going after every loose ball. I love his shot. I love his game. He's very humble.
Have you been referred to as a green teamer before? Because that's a common green teamer answer.
No, actually. Because, I mean, Celtics, that's the only green team I like. I like, Red Sox, Brewers, but I'm a Las Vegas Raiders fan. I'm not a Pats guy.
Tough team to root for.
Yeah, we've been hard. So the past 2 years, starting out at like 6-4, and then you drop your last 5. Oh, it's been terrible. But
Yeah, they can't get it. They can't get it rolling at the end of the year. They don't have the team to finish off the season.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
So, if anyone could give you advice just coming out of college, it would be Nick.
Mm-hmm.
And if you could instill your wisdom, advice you could give Brady right now, what could you tell him?
I would just say keep doing what you're doing and get involved at a young age, because of the people I knew that got involved. It's not one of those fields where they care about your GPA or your I have a 4.0, I took biochem, I took this, I took that. People want to hear you on live air. They want to hear your voice. I know a lot of kids that were in the honors program, and it doesn't really matter as much as other majors. I know a lot of my friends were right out of college, bang, bang, working in the hospitals, working as a nurse, working what they're doing. It's something you just got to keep at for a long time, and you got to build up your resume. So I would say keep doing what you're doing, keep working, keep broadcasting. And then when you go to college, I would try to look for a college with a radio station. And that'd be one of the things I missed out on, is I didn't get to work for my college radio station, and that really hurt, because when you do that, you meet people in the industry, you get live airtime, you can maybe get your own show. So that's what I would recommend, is trying to really key in on one specific thing about what you want to do by the time you hit college.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
He brought up a good point. So we have a gentleman that works for us on the side. His name's Nate Rollins. He's a production assistant producer for Channel 7. And when he was going to Emerson, I just thought about this. You just made me think about this, Nick. His deal was, I want to make sure I hold this shut so we don't get kicked out by a commercial. His deal was they used to have that Emerson radio, like you said. And Luce has been on the show. I've been on the show a couple times. And it helps us, get out what we love to do, highlight high school and youth kids that we've been doing since 2007. But that's a good thing to remember, if you can find out how you can get yourself involved with that.
Because when I went to Curry, they have their own radio station there. And I was involved a little bit, but there was kids that, it's very cliquey, and there were kids that knew the other, the I don't know what you call them, the teacher more, so they had better roles in the position. But it's something where if you can get a show, like one of my buddies is doing a podcast, and actually, fun fact, all the Curry, a lot of the Curry radio people intern at 98.5 The Sports Hub for Zolak and Bertrand. So that's something interesting, because I know people who did that. They interned for Zolak and Bertrand, and that's something that you go out and, you know what I mean? Now you have some communication people that know you. They have a reference from 98.5. It's a big thing, you know what I mean? It's just something I wish I did more in college, was get more involved and stuff like that. So now I'd have more footing, if that makes sense.
No, I got you. I understand that completely.
And if you want to stay close to home, there's always our gig here. We'll just keep you closer to Swansea and do what we're doing now. It's always good. I mean, everyone that I've yet to have any. I mean, I've had interns. I think Lucy could tell you, we've had interns since we first started. Well, since I first started, Lucy came I think 3 years after I started, and they're always upbeat for the most part. That's one thing I love about this. There's no clique. Everyone just wants to do well. We have one mission, to promote the high school and youth athletes. And unfortunately, sometimes when you get out to the real world, like you mentioned, you get in those cliquey situations, and all you're trying to do is just get yourself some tape.
Further your own career. Exactly.
Further your own career.
And these kids are like, oh, but you're friends with this person, or it's like, well, you know what I mean? It's just kind of goofy, so you gotta kind of take the opportunities as they come.
That's probably the cleanest way to say it. Pretty goofy.
Yeah.
Right. All right, we're going to step away for our last break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Avoid sharing items with other people in your home. This includes things like towels and bedding. Be sure dishes are washed in hot water or the dishwasher before anyone else uses them. Stay aware of how you feel. If you start to have difficulty breathing, or if you're worried about your health, call your doctor. For more tips, visit cdc.gov. The Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks has been part of the Attleboro area since 1906. They have always been involved in community service and charitable fundraising, giving back to our veterans, supporting our seniors, and providing youth enrichment opportunities, such as soccer and hoop shoots, fishing derbies, and dictionary projects, while also providing academic scholarships. The Elks are over 800 strong locally, and their members are their greatest asset. To learn more, you can go to attleboroelks.org. Remember, Elks care, Elks share.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. I came out in the 11th grade. Nobody was embracing you. Kids were cruel. It was very difficult to be gay. Even though all those years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. The hard part was determining that I was going to do it, but I definitely didn't do it alone. At age 30, with the help of her mentor, Carissa finished her high school diploma. I have a mentor, Maria. She convinced me to continue my education and finish what I started to get my diploma. Just never judge us. She's a true role model. If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it. No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hey everyone, welcome back to 4D Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM, WARA. We are continuing highlighting Brady Kudo from the Swansea Access TV. Brady, you still with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Brady, we have to get going. We have to finish up with the scores. There's a lot of scores, and from Friday night, but I want to personally thank you for coming on. I know it was last minute, and Lucy bailed us out by able to get you on. I just wanted to thank you again for taking your Saturday with us.
I just want to thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Dom. Much appreciated. I'm happy to do it again.
Absolutely, because next time you come on, you're going to educate us on some of the players, which I like to do, so give those kids some kudos. But definitely want to get you on again. Please spread the word. Let people know that we're out there for them, too.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it. I just said, yeah, absolutely. I'll continue, spread the word, because you guys over here, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. We're trying. I just got to get the athletic director off his butt and call me back. All right, Mr. Kudo. Thank you, sir. Keep up the great work.
Much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Brady Kudo from Swansea Access TV, and right now Nick Lokovich and Justin for the Sports Master. They're going to get on the scores, but first I'm going to fire up the music, make sure I don't drown anybody out, and I want to give everyone the remaining Blue Bombardier schedule. All right, here we go. Finishing up January 21st. Again, this is the remaining schedule for Attleboro High School. January 26th, they have a 4 o'clock tip-off. The girls' basketball junior varsity, they'll host King Philip. 6 o'clock, the varsity, they'll host King Philip. 6 o'clock tip-off on the 26th. On the 28th, freshmen at 3:30, junior varsity at 5:15, and the varsity at 5 p.m. This is all boys basketball. Going into the February schedule, 3:30, 5:15, 7 o'clock tip-off boys basketball. They will host Franklin. February 4th, 4 p.m., 6 p.m., junior varsity and varsity girls basketball. February 5th, Blue Bombardiers hockey, as they'll drop the puck at 7 p.m. February 17th, they'll drop the puck at 7 p.m. as the Bombardiers will host in-the-town rival North Attleboro. She didn't say nothing. I was waiting for Casey to say something. February 18th, 10 a.m., 11:45, 1:30. Freshman, junior varsity, and varsity tip-offs for boys basketball, and that is the remaining schedule here on ACS. And with that, I will turn over to the sports master as he gets everybody caught up with Nick Lokovich with the scores from Friday night.
All right, so in boys basketball in Bay State, Brookline versus Newton North has been postponed. Milton 40, Braintree 36. Walpole versus Newton North has been postponed. Newton North 57, Wesley 45. Capes and Island, Barnstable and Nauset has been postponed. Nantucket 67, Dennis Yarmouth 44. Monomoy 56, Rising Tide Car 31. Catholic Central, Bishop Fenwick 60, St. Mary's 54. Austin Prep 63, Cathedral 49. Bishop Freeham 64, Bishop Stang 36. The Catholic Conference, BC High versus Adelaide Catholic has been postponed. Catholic Memorial 66, St. John Prep 63. Hockomock, Oliver Ames 37, Canton 28. In the Mayflower, Bishop Connolly 57, South Shore of Octech 52. West Bridgewater 71, Hollowbrook 52, Westport 55, South Shore Christian 42, Patriot, Marshfield 82, Duxbury 76, Hanover 64, Quincy 51, Hingham 62, East Bridgewater 39, North Quincy 67, Plymouth South 43, Scituate 57, Pembroke 42, Winton 62, Plymouth North 63, in South Coast, Fairhaven 60, Bourne 46, Seekonk 61, Greater New Bedford 46, Apponequet 65, Somerset Berkeley 62, Dighton Rehoboth 76, Old Rochester 32, Wareham 54, Case 48, in South Shore, Hingham 62, East Bridgewater 39, Randolph 76, Abington 68, Mashpee 53, Carver 52, and Rockland versus Middleborough has been postponed. In Southeastern, Bridgewater Raynham 54, Dartmouth 40, Durfee 75, New Bedford 71. In Tri-Valley, Medfield versus Westwood has been postponed. Westwood 66, Medfield 63. Hawkington versus Ashland has been postponed. Norwood 65, Halston 39. Norwood versus Medway has been postponed. Denham 60, Bellingham 46, Dover Sherborne 65, Millis 43, and now I'm going to turn it over to Nick now.
And we have I have girls basketball here, and in the first game in the Bay State division, Braintree beat Milton 66-35. Needham versus Wellesley was postponed. Newton North beat Walpole 59-35. Natick beat Wellesley 34-22. In the Cape and Islands division, Monomoy beat Rise Tide Charter 58-13. Nauset beat Barnstable 57-43. Nantucket Dennis Yarmouth was postponed. Bourne beat Fairhaven 34-21. Seekonk beat Greater New Bedford 55-36. Case beat Wareham 62-18. Dighton Rehoboth beat Somerset Berkeley 55-36. In the South Shore division, Cohasset beat Norwell 41-34. Middleborough beat Rockland 59-43. In the Southeast division, Bridgewater Raynham beat Dartmouth 59-27. New Bedford beat Durfee 61-52. Medfield beat Westwood 45-30. In the Mayflower division, Cape Cod Tech versus South Shore Voc Tech is postponed. Bishop Conley beat South Shore Voc Tech 50-43. In the Patriot Division, Plymouth North beat Whitman-Hanson 44-29. Scituate beat Pembroke 36-22. Hanover beat Quincy 61-26. North Quincy beat Plymouth South 52-25. Hingham and Plymouth North are postponed. And Marshfield beat Duxbury 38-26. Bishop Feehan beat Hingham 55-39. In the South Coast Division, Hopkinton and Ashland are postponed. Norwood beat Holliston 56-35. Millis beat Dover Sherborne 43-34, excuse me. Dedham beat Bellingham 57-34. Medway beat Norton 68-38. And last but not least, in girls gymnastics, Notre Dame Hingham beat Brockton 137.8 to 131.550. And the Hockomock and North Attleboro beat Attleboro 4-1. And Foxborough beat Stoughton Brockton 6-0. And King Philip and Canton were canceled.
Excellent job, guys. Excellent job, like always. I'm not surprised. I'll just say it the way it is. I'm not surprised. And I was waiting for the first North Attleboro when I mentioned the North Attleboro game.
Yeah.
Let me put my mic on. What an idiot! Put my mic on. You're hearing background from each mic. So I was waiting for KC's reaction when I mentioned the schedule because they're going to face off again last night. And that the score you just read, North Attleboro was technically the home team. They play out of the same ice arena. And this game coming up, the one I mentioned on the schedule, February 17th. Remember that date. That's the rematch. North Attleboro.
One of their good teams is their hockey team, North Attleboro. One of our few good teams is the hockey team. That's one of the teams that's pretty good over there.
Yeah, and I can hear my phone in the lobby going off.
I hear it too.
Okay. Me too.
But all right. So this is what I'm thinking. Lucy's going to help us out over in the Seekonk Swansea area. So I know I talked to the Durfee coach the other day because he was playing Brockton. I was helping at Brockton Access TV. East Bridgewater has a new football coach, a new boys basketball coach. He's actually the old girls coach over in Abington. Danny McDougall from Taunton is going to Hartford on a baseball scholarship. Hartford, I know, right? That's why I'll never be in the pro circuit. Old Rochester AD, I want to see what's going on over there. That we send the show out there. It goes to the high school. Taunton girls softball has a new girls softball coach, because Dave Lurie finally retired after winning multiple state championships. So he's gone.
When's that season start up?
I don't know. Soon. That's what we got to find that out. And then, of course, you're going to try to do something with North Attleboro field hockey.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to the coach again.
Yep, try to get them. So we gotta keep the charge going. We just gotta try to schedule this out. But I know Lucy has some great. She's gonna reach out. I called the Swansea athletic director before we came in, and the kid. There's one kid going to PC. I think Lucy said he's going on a track and field scholarship or something. I think I could be wrong, but it'd be nice to get him in. Small town, going to big college.
Well, not only that, it's a nice school too.
Yeah,
it's a good school.
You checked it out?
Yeah, all my cousins go there.
Oh, yeah.
3 of my cousins go to PC.
So it's a Lockovich reunion out there, or what?
Yeah, a little bit. Nah, it's my aunt's really religious, and she's like, but she wants a really good school too. She's like one of those picky people who wants the Catholicness plus you go to this school. So PC, all my cousins but one go to PC.
Oh wow! I know it's my phone. I'm sorry, Justin. I'll have to try to edit that out after this. Once I get home, I got to get some pictures of Brady Kudo. What a nice kid, huh?
Yeah, he sure is. He has a great voice for broadcasting.
He has that nice voice, just like you do.
Yeah, pretty primed for a young kid.
Yeah, pretty primed, but that was really cool that you were able to give him some insight of things you learned, unfortunately. So now you're stuck with us until you want to quit. Too bad. So we have 3 games coming up this week on 4 Deep Sports Talk, the Facebook channel, on our Facebook page, I should say. We have 2 Bridgewater Raynham boys games, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we have Friday night, the girls game, which is the girls team is unbelievable.
Yeah, they were really good.
January 29th is the date.
Yep, 29th. So it's Tuesday, Wednesday, boys, And then Friday is the girls' game.
Yeah,
So
I got a
those,
feeling we won't watch that Bridgewater AM team lose many games.
no,
That girls team.
you know, it's funny because when we had the coach on from Brockton, they're a tough. They're a pretty good squad too.
Yeah, Brockton is good.
And
Oh, and they're all at 6 o'clock?
Al at 6 o'clock. Yep.
Okay.
And we'll do a pregame show. You know, a couple minutes. We're still trying to get the sports master out there, but when he's ready, he'll show. That's the best way to say it. I can't twist his arms enough. I don't have any chocolate cake to offer him. All right, so we're getting ready to sign off here and continue our weekend. We hope you. We will let you know. We'll let everybody know what's going on the Facebook page for our next guest. So again, Noreen McDonald was very sick. She runs the Hanover Dance Studio. I was actually looking into trying to figure out, get more insight on that because they're athletes. They got to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's such a commitment, like anything else. So I thought that would
It's
be
almost
really
more of
cool.
a commitment than other sports.
Right.
Because a lot of people who dance only dance. Like, you don't see other people dancing and doing other stuff. It's
Yeah.
You're locking in, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So I thought that would be cool. So, Sportsmaster, don't get rid of those notes.
I'm not going to.
So maybe we can try to get Noreen next time. And her. So now we're already on Hanover Access TV. Because Colleen plays our show all the time. So it'd be nice just to get her to get some footage in that area out there.
Yeah.
And then we got to reach out to the Hawks. They're no longer called the Indians. That we'll reach out there. Lucy's taking care of Swansea Seekonk. And hopefully we'll start filling in the months. At one time, we used to have like 3 months packed.
Yeah.
It just worked out well. So we're hoping to get back on that.
Schedule.
Yeah. All right. So yes, young lady.
No, that's okay.
Is your mom listening again?
I don't know.
Mom, if you're listening,
She could be
it's your
back.
stepson Dominic saying hi. Well, we'll see when you get home if she says something. All right, for Alex Mayo, Luce Cabral, Catherine Connolly, aka KC, Nick Lokovich, the Sportsmaster Justin Ferrer, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this hour of 4 Deep Sports Talk. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.